Bună ziua! Bine ați venit la o lecție de limba engleză din manualul Move Ahead. Mai întâi ne abonăm și apoi deschidem manualul la pagina 15. Cei care nu au acest manual sunt rugați să facă o captură de ecran. Aceasta este pagina pe care o vom lucra acum. Înregistrez această lecție de la sediul Alcorandi, de pe strada Toporaș, numărul 48, unde vă așteptăm la cursuri, la after school, before school și activități de vacanță atunci când veți fi în vacanță. Exercise number 1. Complete these sentences using the correct forms of verbs from the box. The verbs are think, want, like, prefer. Does Peter's father like parrots? Yes, he does. He thinks it's great. Peter's mother doesn't think parrots is very interesting. She prefers Santorini. Do you like shopping, Peter? No, I don't. Mom, we want to go shopping today. We don't want to go to the beach. We can go to the beach tomorrow. Do you prefer holidays at the sea or in the mountains? Exercise number 2. Circle the uncountable nouns and underline the countable nouns. Mr. Bates. Good morning, Mrs. Smith. What can I get you today? Mrs. Smith. Good morning, Mr. Bates. I'd like a cabbage and 2 cucumbers, please. Mr. Bates. Certainly. And would you like a melon? We have some very nice melons today and some excellent cheese. Mrs. Smith. I'll have 1 melon, but I don't like cheese very much. Mr. Bates. Anything else, Mrs. Smith? Mrs. Smith. Well, it's my husband's birthday today. Do you have any grapes? He loves grapes. Mr. Bates. Grapes? Yes, of course. Now I shall tell you which nouns are uncountable and which ones are countable. Please be attentive. Cabbage, countable noun. Cucumbers, countable noun. Melon, countable noun. Cheese, uncountable noun. Husband, countable noun. Birthday, countable noun. Grapes, uncountable noun. Exercise 3. What can come before countable and uncountable nouns? Use the dialogue to find out. Take the correct answers. Countable noun, singular a, plural some. Uncountable nouns, a kilo of. I'm sorry. Exercise number 4. Complete the dialogue with a, an, some, or any. Mary: so what's your holiday hotel like? Jane: well, there's a swimming pool with grass around it, and there are some tennis courts, but there isn't any gym there. Isn't any live music, and there aren't any rooms with a view of the sea. Mary: is there a nice restaurant? Is there some music in the evening? Are there any activities for young children? Jane: the answers are yes, no, and yes. Exercise number 5. Write a sentence to answer Mary's last 3 questions. Last 3 questions. Yes, there is a nice restaurant. Yes, there is music in the evening. Yes, there are activities for young children. Exercise number 6. Why is Helmut's first question wrong? Where is the S in his question? Why don't 2 brothers need the essays? What kind of music does your brother likes, Ellie? It is not correct. Like, not likes. Yes, that's my question. What kind of music does he like, Helmut? But you said put an S with the third person singular, Ellie. That's right, but there's already an S in your question. You don't need to. Yes, that's my question. No, it's not, Helmut. Your question was wrong. Ha! But what if there are 2 brothers, Ellie? Then you don't need any is, Helmut. So, thank you for your participation for this lesson. I have another page too, and I will show it to you. Please screen capture. This is the second page of our lesson for today. Looking for pen friends. Name Liza Farrell. Age 15. Family. I have 2 younger sisters. My mother is a homemaker and my father teaches French at a secondary school. Home. We live in a flat in London. Interests. I love films. I go to the cinema a lot. My favorite movie star is Brad Pitt. I'm interested in pop music and have a big collection of albums. I also enjoy reading. I am very interested in science and want to study it at the university. I also love swimming and tennis. Dislikes. I don't like dogs and I dislike people who talk too much. B. Name Daniel Jones. Age 17. Family. I have a sister and a brother. They are both older than me. My father is a doctor and my mother is a nurse. They both work in a hospital. Home. We live near the sea. We have a house with a big garden. Interests. I like computers and want to work with computers when I leave school. I'm not interested in pop music. I prefer jazz. I also love playing computer games and I'm very good at them. I am very interested in photography and enjoy taking photos with my mobile phone. I go sailing and windsurfing with my family at weekends and enjoy it a lot. I also like swimming and football. I don't I don't like getting up early. Nobody likes. Exercise number 1. What do the students in your class like doing? Find someone in the class who likes or doesn't like doing the following things. Find someone who likes visiting museums. Angela likes visiting museums. Loves sleeping. Bob likes sleeping. He never gets up to come to school in time. Enjoys talking on the phone. Jane likes talking on the phone. Hates flying. Mike and Ben hate flying. Dislikes shopping. George dislikes shopping. Is interested in football. Tom is interested in football. The report back to the rest of the class. Example, Dave doesn't like flying. Sally enjoys talking on the phone, just as I did. Exercise 2. Read looking for pen friends and answer these questions. Number 1. Who is the oldest child in the family? Thomas. Who lives in a city? Ben. Now about these two texts. Liza Farrell is the oldest sister in the family. And she lives in a flat in London. Thank you for this lesson. Goodbye.